especially greetings and welcome everyone, wherever you're tuning in from around the world globally. And want to especially welcome any of our new team members joining us for the first time today. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve all of you today as your MC. And thank you for hopping on to hear from the best of the best. So, a few Zoom rules. Please remain muted during the entire training and grab a notebook and pen to write down important takeaways from our presenter and also any questions you may have, of which you can ask whoever invited you today. If you're tuning in from a mobile device, please scroll all the way to the right so you can see the PowerPoint slides being shared by our trainer today. And lastly, please use the chat box to communicate with one another. I also want to thank Julie, our awesome tech person. It's so nice that she's doing all the tech parts. So all you have to do, if you want to become an MC, because we need some MCs, is you just come on, tell a little bit about yourself, and introduce the presenter. So thank you, Julie. Shout out to you for that work. So my name is Saloy Tapua, and I'm currently tuning in from Anaheim, California today. I'm currently a gold executive and married to the stud muffin, the love of my life, Mr. Talaabe Tapua, who is my silent business partner. He takes care of everything when I'm working and does a super awesome job at it to take care of me too. We have 6 kids, but they're all grown up and on their own, and we just have our fur baby Zena at home with us. We have 6 kids, 6 grandkids, and 14 grand fur babies. My background is with mortgage lending banks on the closing side, and I've been with this industry for 20 plus years, 25 plus years. So a little bit about myself. I've never really told this story on as doing this MC, but I thought about it. I've been thinking about it. So a little bit of my background and why I joined New Skin. So I attended this meeting, the backyard, and 2 leaders who were there then came. My in-laws, brother-in-law, and sister-in-law through the backyard party. And that was the first time I had seen New Skin, and that was like about 5 years ago. And so the presenter who presented did an amazing job. She was there with her husband. And so we gathered at the dining table with my in-laws, and my brother-in-law said, if you're not going to get on this train now, it's going to leave you behind. And that always comes back to me because I have been working, and then I'm working New Skin, then I'm working, and then I'm working New Skin. But I'm saying this because the product, the G3 and the health pack, my father-in-law couldn't walk. And after taking that product, he couldn't walk. He was on crutches. He couldn't walk. And after taking that product, our products for about a week, he went up on the first Sunday of church with no crutches and bore his testimony. And I'm sure some of you have heard about the G3 that I chased my sister Utana, who is now superseded me, is now a diamond director. I must have attempted her like 3 or 4 times, and she said no, but I kept pushing it. Well, we ended up giving that product to my mom, who had a little bit of dementia. And then 3 days after taking it, my mom woke up and started speaking because she wasn't speaking. So the whole time, if I am not, and I say this with all honesty, when I'm working a regular job, not New Skin is always like right here, like something's hitting me in the face, like New Skin's for you. And the person that I'm going to introduce today is one of the key people back then with his sister and her husband. So the person that I'm going to bring up today is one of the peoples that back then, when we made goals, we signed papers. And so I'm truly grateful that I'm still here in the new skin business as your host and MC today. And so I just wanted to um, tell you a little bit of that story because I've not ever told it since I've MC'd. And so now I have the privilege and honor to introduce to you this very intelligent and fearless leader who is an amazing, amazing, dedicated father of two kids. His kids are Kamamani and Noah. Kamamani's a girl, just in case, because the name's like, so classy. I'm a money girl and Noah boy. K2 loves his two kids, and that's why he also continues to stay the course because he wants to leave a legacy behind for his kids. His previous occupation was a funeral director. Yes, funeral director. Mr. K2, aka Superman, made his first six-figure income at the age of 23. Yes, 23. This young man created a global distribution business that has now grown over to 14 countries. He has been with New Skin 10 years plus and going and has qualified for 7 company all paid for luxurious success trips. He is a busy go-getter type of guy because when you meet him in person, because I've been with him in person several times, he is truly like a go-getter guy, busy. And if you want to pick somebody's brain, K2 will give you all the golden nuggets. His belief, whatever it takes, be the zero to hero. And now I bring to the stage this awesome, phenomenal leader who I truly love. He is so down to earth and very homey. He's like a brother to us. The qualifying team elite, Mr. K2, also known as our very own Superman.
All right. All right. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. First of all, just want to say hello to everybody that's on this call. Excuse me real quick. Well, guys, tonight I am blessed to have such an incredible a task before me, and it's all about igniting, you know, igniting your dreams and igniting your fire. And thank you, Saloy, for that incredible MCs. Glad to see you, and it's always a blessing to have people that we know that are on these calls that are listening in, tuning in, and for whatever reason that brought you here tonight. You know, I have a big task before me, and uh, I feel that it is personal. That anything that I share with you guys tonight, I hope, for the first time, if you're hearing this for the first time, you're hearing this for the second time, or the third time, that it ignites something within you guys, um, that will be purposeful. That your time on this call tonight will be a change of heart, right? It got to start from right here. Tonight is not just about motivation and dedication. It's really about you guys. It's really about you, Angelina. It's really about you, Fatea, Valua, Tamilia. You guys been around for a long time. Julie, Rococo, right? And we have some of our Vietnamese team members also on here. Kim Fung, always glad to have you on, and that's my sister, my Vietnamese sister from another mother, and please say hello to your husband. We have a small crowd today, and hopefully that this small crowd, will one day will lead to a much bigger Zoom stage for each and every single one of you guys as we grow. This is the I call it the month. That we're launching our business all over again. It's July. It's a brand new cycle. It's a brand new start. And one thing I've learned is igniting that fire within you. I've realized, as you see in this, it's about your journey. Journey is start with you guys start with your journey. No one else gonna do this journey for you but you. And right now we all get an opportunity to start from the beginning. We can start at zero, become a hero, or you can be that hero and you go down to zero, which I hopefully you don't do, right? But if you do, it's okay. You can start all over again. It's all in the start. You just gotta find, as I said right there, find that magic in your own flame, then find that fire to light up those around you. My question to you is, um, are you ready? Are you really ready to take on that challenge? Many of us are probably, you know, looking at our business and wondering, what's next. Some of you guys are probably starting over. Some of you guys, it's a brand new month, it's a brand new cycle, it's a brand new opportunity. We have a brand new, we got a brand new incentive trip, Madrid, Spain. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited about Madrid, Spain. And whoever this bubblegum is, I like that. Bubblegum. I like the name, bubblegum, right? Blow it up, guys. So let's start. I hope you guys take some good note. I believe you gotta, to for anything to happen, it happens with you. And you have to ignite something, like that flames right there, guys. You haven't heard the story, you have to hear it again. You have to believe it. You have ignite the fire within. You have to, that fire that's in your heart, that fire that been cooking up, whatever that fire is, whatever burns you. What burns you at night when you go to sleep? What burns you to move forward? What burns you so bad that you just got to get up and go? My question is, are you ready? I'm, I it's been a long time coming, even for me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go out there and then share some good information and hopefully ignite you guys moving forward for your business to grow and ignite for you and your team to go out there and set a whole new dream, have a whole new team, right? And create a whole new life. And I realize sometimes it's kind of, I know it's hard because sometimes you wonder, well, okay, how do I do it? What I gotta do to ignite the fire within me, right, Saloy? What do I gotta do, Dolores, right, to get things going for me? And I'm here to tell you that, through personal story and through personal tribulation, that anything is possible. Uh, you have to start with the belief, and hopefully this story will help you guys move forward. Now look at this right here. This is one of my favorite group, Black Eyed Peas. They're going out there. They're getting ready to perform in front of a large audience in New York. Look at that. Now look at all the people right there. But you see, as they started, they got a feeling. You just got to start with that feeling, right? And you got, yeah, it's today going to be the day. Today got to be the day. But you see, somebody got to get moving. You look in that crowd, starting with just one. It wasn't the whole crowd, it's starting with one. One person. One person got the feeling. Realize that it's going to be the day. Now look, infections. I ignite. Start with one and look at that. Come 2, 5, 10, 20. Now look at that crowd. Starting to move. See, I want you to look at your business the same way. See, hopefully some of you guys in here. Look at that. Now the whole crowd is going. Off on one person in the film. The Lord smiling. Okay, that's gonna be me. I'm dancing in there. That's the Lord's right there. Ready, guys? Now tonight's gonna be a good night. You gotta have that feeling. Look at that crowd. Wow. Pretty nice and nice. Give it up. Everyone join me. Let's go who's getting ignited. Come on, Saloy, let's do this. Yeah! We can get excited at home. Got it ignited. Let me feel it. Yeah. Let your fire ignite others when you are near, team. And it start with you. Legendary choreographer Martha once said, great dancers are not great because of their technique. They're not great because of their passion. Any dancer that have the skill can go out there and perform and choreograph and dance. But no dancer could withstand the hours of practice needed to perfect each dance move, overcome the countless injuries, the years of physical exertion demand, to deliver the performance, to connect the heart and the mind and the passion that give people the power, the energy to dance with them. See, that's what you guys need. You know, you gotta be that person, you know, that countless Zoom you come on. I know some of you guys, you guys been on these Zoom many times, I know. But don't let it all go to waste. Take every Zoom you've been on, every single training you go to, every single event that you have been to. Take all that. Don't let it go to waste. Use it. Use that as fuel. Use that as fire. Let it burn. Let your fire burn. You know, let it burn so strong that you see when they explode. When you talk to people, they got to feel you. They got to be burned by your passion. They got to be burned by your dream. They got to be burned by your desire, team. Without it, you know, without it, there's no momentum. You know, I hope that just little bit is enough for you so far. How many guys feeling it? Anybody on fire yet? You know, I'm not talking to myself tonight. I want to talk to you. Who that's listening, Dolores, Bubblegum, Angelina? You know, we can make the change. You know, people like Lorene, people like, you know, like Saloy, you got to go out there and believe you can make the change in you, that the change in you can make a difference in your lives that will infect other people's lives. You ever thought of that? You know, it's funny she talk about my kid. My kid infect me every day. You know, every moment I get to spend with them. You know, Facebook this morning pop up on my Facebook and it say, you know, before and now. And it just made me realize time flies by. You know, if you don't make that decision today, every day I see them, it's a blessing. Every moment I watch them, it's a change. They are changing. And if I don't make sure that I, you know, keep up with the time, I'm going to fall behind. Just like in your business. If you hop on these Zooms and you don't do nothing with information, if you don't make that commitment, if you keep on waiting for tomorrow, and next thing tomorrow become a month become a year become 2 years, and I don't want that for you. I want you to make that decision. You know, the last trip I took my kid on with the company was South Africa. And it was the most amazing trip because my daughter still talk about it now. And she's 16. I took her when she was around 10, about 6 years ago. I went through a trial of tribulation, you know, I took about almost 3 to 4 years off of my business and I'm glad I did. You know, I'm glad that I had a business that even though I took off, you know, it it expanded. It grew. I still get paid on it. Not as much, but I'm glad I made it the commitment, the sacrifice beforehand. And I want you guys to understand that no matter what you may go through, that you know it's all temporary. What really is lasting is what you really want in your life. So you can make a difference, but you got to make those changes. You have to understand that it's up to you. You know, your current situation. What is your current situation right now? Do you have problem paying bills? Do you have team members? Not just you, but maybe it might be your team members that you're talking to. Are they concerned? Are they paid what they're worth? Are their children growing up and parents growing older faster than you can provide for them? Do you feel financially trapped? Is life passing you by somehow? Do you still hope for a brighter day? Do you? Do you still hope for a better future? Because if you do, why not start now? Hi, Elaine. Good to see you on. Why not? Why not start with you? Why not start with what you're getting ready to do? Take charge of your future. See, take charge. It didn't say, I'm going to wait for my future to happen. It did not say, I'm going to hope that I have a better future. What does it say right here, team? Say, take charge. See, there's a difference when you take charge. There's a difference when you take charge. So I'm counting on you starting tomorrow, that when you wake up, you better be running. Every morning, a gazelle wake up knowing it must run faster than the fastest lion or it would be killed. Every morning a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun that fast, the slowest gazelle, or it will starve to death. So my question to you is, I don't care if you're the lion or your gazelle, you better be running. You better wake up and start running. You better wake up, Baloo, and start running for your business, running for your future. Because either you're going to starve or you're going to be eaten. It's a matter of decision. So my question to you today is, you got to set your goal. Set a real goal. Where are you at right now in your business? And point B, where do you want to be? See, point A to point B is simple. The first step is not the hardest step. It's the simplest step. But it's the hardest thing to do. You know why? See, to know where you are right now is easy. Where am I right now in my business? Am I Lapis? Am I executive? Am I LOI? Am I diamond? Am I where you are right now and where you want to be? That's another simple thing. Well, where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? I want to be in Madrid with my children. I don't know about you guys, but I've never been to Spain. Spain sounds good to me. But my question is, do you want to be there? And if you do, now, here's the deal. See, the first part, setting your goal, is easy, right? Doesn't take much. Take what? Less than 10 seconds right there? Where am I now? Where I want to be. Where am I now? Where I want to be. Dolores, ask yourself, where am I now? Where I want to be. Where am I now? Where am I want to be? And if it's going to take you all night long, ask yourself all night long and wake up the next morning and figure it out. Go to sleep tonight. Where am I? Where I want to be. Dream where I am and where I want to be. I don't care. Figure it out. But figure it out. Who's ready to figure that out? All right. I love seeing you guys. Love seeing you. Good to see you, Baloo up, my lady. All right. She's giving that look. I'm giving you back that look. Let's get going. Where you are, where you want to be. Right? So, guys, now the next step. Who's ready for next step? The key is in the becoming. So now that you know where you are right now, where you want to be, the key is in the becoming. How do you become that person to get you where you need to be? Books. At the end of the day, join our book club. Identify the habit that's not serving you. Have a weekly rhythm register. Weekly rhythm register. Meaning weekly, you got to know what you're doing. And be accountable to what it is you want. And have an accountability partner. If you have a spouse, tell your spouse, hey, you know, this is where I want to be. This is where I'm at. Help me get there. Remind me to get there. This is my goal. I told my daughter I'm taking her to Madrid. She said, you promise? I'm like, yeah. She said, pinky promise. I'm like, ooh. She threw out the pinky promise. You know, when your kids throw out the pinky promise on you, you are in trouble as a parent. They threw the pinky promise on you. Pinky me. I'm like, oh no. Woo. I'm in for it. So, guys, my question to you is, are you ready to make those promises? It's easy to make promises, but can you deliver on promises? And the only way you can deliver is by right there, is in the becoming. Becoming that better you, starting that zero and knowing that you will be the hero in your book, in your story. So my question to you guys is simple. The business model, our business model, the mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. So our business model is simple, easy. Go back to basic, recruit. Find new people. The old people not working, find new people. Recruit solves our problem. When my points are low, what do you think I do? I recruit. When my people are not working, guess what I do? I recruit. When my team is not big, guess what I do? I recruit. When my leaders start leaving, guess what I do? I recruit new leader. When my team are not growing, guess what you should be doing? You recruit. Recruit and you recruit and you recruit. Recruit solves our problem. When I feel miserable and I look at my volume, guess what I do? Who knows the answer? You recruit. You recruit. You recruit until the volume grows. When I'm not hitting when I'm not hitting my level up, guess what I do? I recruit. When I need another executive and those are currently are not hitting the executive, what do? I recruit. You see, you recruit, you recruit, you recruit. And recruit solves our problem. So tell yourself that today. Recruit solves all problem in your business. Hey, it's not hard, team. It's pretty basic. And then now that I recruit, what do? I build. See, if you start this month, you have 2 weeks left, and you go out there and all you do is you recruit. You just keep on bringing people in. You keep on talking to people. You keep on bringing on Zoom. You keep on doing demo. You keep on keeping on. And then you put them all in this month and you wait for August and you see what each person do. Those people you recruit this month, and next month, you watch who's going to work, who's going to quit, who's going to give you excuses. And you work with those who will want your working. You work with those who stays. So now you're building new leader in August, and these leaders going to recruit in August. And then in September, you have a team. And you bring that team and you incubate that team and you get that team, you build it, you build it, you build it. You see that? Month 1, you recruit, month 2, you build, and month 3, guess what you do in month 3? You motivate. And how do you motivate? See, July, you recruit. August, you build. September, you motivate them. You motivate them to go to October convention. And what do you think is going to happen to your team at October convention? They're going to get super excited, super ignited, and they're going to build in November. Everybody now in November, you have this big old volume. And guess what you're going to happen in December on Christmas Day? You're going to have a big paycheck. That's a 90-day game plan for you right there. Anybody have a problem with that? How many of you guys would like to have a great Christmas with your family and start your new year a whole brand new person with a whole new team? I want you guys to think about that right there. Is it possible? Why not? I didn't tell you you need to do this in a day. I didn't say you got to do this in a week. I just said you have to take charge. And you see, you start July, August, and you see there's a game plan. You have to understand the cycle. That's how I build my business. And that's why I'm excited. Now, anybody who want to run with this cycle, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. I promise you will not be disappointed. I can even assure you, your life will change. My question to you really is, do you want it? Did that ignite some of you guys? Hopefully. So the number one reason why people fail, why they don't, why things didn't happen, why when 2026 come around, they're like, oh, I'm going to start all over again. I'm going to rewrite my goal, my dream. But you know what, guys? Why wait? Why not now? The reason why they fail is a condition where no amount of money, no amount of talent, no amount of hard work, no amount of discipline, no amount of motivation won't change the outcome. They missed the market, they wasted the window of opportunity because India is opening up. You don't want when November come around, you're the only one in town. Once again, you don't wait when November come around, you're the only one in town. Because India is opening up. Do you want a team? I just show you how to reach your dream. How to build a new team, but are you going to listen to it? Are you going to follow it? I don't know. That's up on you. We'll find out, won't we? Because you do it right. Guess what happened in December? Madrid, Spain. See that? I just set you up for winning. I promise you that I have a big task tonight. Is to ignite you, to ignite the dream, to ignite the fire. Terry 2 said, K2, go out there and do what you do best. I hope today is one of my best training. We have a small crowd today, and I'm glad because I hope this small group can understand the potential that you have right here. That truly lives can be changed in the next, by the end of this year, if you understand what I just shared with you guys. So my question to you is fatal assumption. Most people that, read this book, The E-Myth. Well, most part, they said most people fail in business because not what they don't know enough stuff. Y'all know what you do, but because they spend their time and energy defending what they think they know. Oh, I don't think I can do it. You're defending it. No, you can do it. I just told you. It's not rocket scientist. It's understanding the cycle. It's positioning yourself at the right time in the right place and doing the right thing and not watching TV all day or TikToking. If you TikTok, you better making a video that's making you money, that's getting you new people. Don't watch other people TikTok. Create your own TikTok. Success secret, the secret I've learned that helped me earn and grew. History has proven, like Terry's talking over the weekend about her mentor, Hubert Humphrey. Leader who has the most people, makes the most money, make sure the leaders become the master, the becoming a director of motivation. Direct your people to the right places, team. If you ask me how did I win, how did I make my first six figure in this network marketing business, it wasn't because I was great. I was 18 when I first started this. Nobody listened to me, but guess what? I was able to be the loudest, not leader, but cheerleader and cheer on the event that made all the difference. We have two events, one that's happening this week, which I'll be flying out tomorrow too, and then we build it up all the way to to global convention in October. But you have to understand, don't wait. Start now. Build up your team to the global convention. So starting today, starting tomorrow, you need to start giving up some people in your lives or in your team or in your circle of influence. What you don't need in the next 90 days, from now until the end of the year, what you don't need is dream dead people. You don't need dream killer. Leave them at home. You don't need interested people. I don't got time for interested people. I don't care about interested people. I don't care if you're interested. The Lord's laughing. I got a lot of them. Yes, trust me, the Lord. Don't you worry. I got many of them. And I hold them. I need to hold them all. Hold on to every single one that interested me. I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm in. Well, God damn it. God damn it. I'm done with interested people. I want people that say, I'm in. I'm ready. I'm going. I'm doing it. Interested doesn't do nothing. No time, people. I got no time. They got no time. They're never gonna have time. If they don't got time to hop on a Zoom, don't got time to do a demo, you know what? You're not gonna have time to succeed. The no risk people, Valua, leave those people alone. If they're not willing to take a risk, if they're not willing to give up some time, they're not gonna make a dime. No time, no dime. You gotta make a dime for you to make a dollar. Some will, some won't. So what? Guess what? Opportunity never lost. It goes to the next person that say, I'm will. I'm going to do it. Let them all go, guys. Let them go. You got to develop that winning mindset, guys. Recruiting. The secret success is not in your luck. It's in the talent. It is in having many talented people working with you, for you, having a chance to bring not only 100,000 people into your organization. This is where ordinary people can do extraordinary things. So guys, focus on recruiting. Your dream can come true. It can. Just talk to people. Just share people. Show them some pictures. Show them before and after. Show some of your demos. Show some of your prospects. Show some videos. Just go out there and be fearless. In the next 90 days. In the next 2 weeks, just be fearless. Just don't be afraid. Just make that commitment. Just find out what really matters to you. Find out, Dolores, what is so worth it for you that you're willing to do whatever it takes. You know, many of us have children, and we'll work one job. Some of us will work 2 jobs. Some of us will put up with the most nastiest job, the most nastiest boss, because we do whatever it takes. We do what it takes to feed our family. Some of us will work 3 jobs. I applaud you. Because you do what's necessary. Because it mattered to you. That you're willing to wake up and drive an hour in traffic each day. Some of you guys might even hate your job, but you do it because it matters. Then I want you to find out what matters to you enough that you're willing to go out there and build your business. So that way you can have that freedom. So that maybe you can have an opportunity, just a chance. Just a chance, guys. That it can change your life. Just a chance is all you need. But you have to take it. And you have to embrace it. Don't let it slip away. I know it's easy to let go of our business and to let go of our dream and to forget that, hey, I could build something that I can walk away from. I could build something that can help me walk away from my job that I hate so much. That's taking away from my kids. That's taking away from my husband. That's taking away from my life. That's taking away from the time that I have on this earth. God did not make me an employee the day he born me. That was my choice. God gave me a dream. And who knows, God might have given me this opportunity, but am I gonna at least give it 100%? So that way, when it doesn't work out, I know that I gave 100%, and it wasn't for me. It did not work. I can walk away and not regret. But the worst thing to walk away and knew you did not give 100%. You did not give it all you got. You did not play the game. You sat on the bench and you were wondering if you're going to win. So today, team, it's a brand new month. It's a brand new cycle. I pray you ignite your dream. And I pray that you find that reason in your heart, the same reason that gets you to wake up every day, to do what you got to do what's matter most. And that I hope this business matter enough that it give you the same energy. So that way you can't give up. So that you keep on going at it. So you keep on hopping on the Zoom. So that way you can keep on recruiting. So that way you can keep on building your team. So that way one day you can look back and say, my God, my business expanded over 14 countries. And I have over 100 people now responsible for my income. I'm so blessed. You know, 7 years ago on this month, when I went to Success Summit, I made a decision, and I'm going to tell you guys a story as we wrap this up. My business fell 3 times with Nu Skin. I built my business all the way up to diamond, no, to emerald, drop back down to lapis, built all the way back up to diamond, drop all the way back down, and I started at 0. But I remember going to Success Summit and I was clapping as people walking across the stage. I clap so hard till my hand hurt. I clap for everybody. But really, I just want to clap for me. I really wanted to clap for me, but I knew I started at 0 again. But that month after the Success Summit, during that weekend, I ran down to an event that I got a booth, and I met this incredible gal that was a speaker, that was an MC at this event for the Polynesian Samoan community, and I prospected her. She said no to me 3 times. I tried to get her to my booth, but I prospected her makeup artist, which is still here on this business, Nate, and he finally brought her over, and the rest was history. And that team now still pays me today. That team got me all the way to qualifying Team Elite. So my question to you is, did I give up? No. Did I make a change? Yes. Did I make a choice? Yes. And I hope you make your choice today. With that being said, 0 to hero, guys. Have a great and wonderful night. Hope we ignite you enough. Back to you, Saloy, my incredible MC.
Right, everybody, unmute yourselves and give it up for our Superman K2.
Woohoo!
Thank you, thank you.
Great too.
All right.
Great too.
All right. I gotta give it some time for everybody to get their thank yous out, because that was such an awesome and amazing motivation training for today. And you know, you hit it right on the money, K2, with everything that you shared with us today. And you know, some of us need it more than others, but that's why my mentor, she's not on here today because she has an appointment. She had to go renew her temple recommend, but you know, I mean, these Zooms are so helpful. You know, you come on here, you had a, you know, bad downtime, especially like one like this, you know, you're reminding us to recruit, build, and motivate. So that's something that I'm going to take away with me today, is that, you know, because you can never not get enough. You can never not get enough from our new champion team. And especially when you have elite leaders such as K2 and Ben and Terry, when they come on, it's so important. You know, the things that they're going to have to tell us and what to do in order to recruit, build, and motivate. Because you get brought on and then you have a mentor, but you know, this part of the team is something that is so important because our elite leaders, they're taking the time out, and hopefully someday I'll be able to do a presentation or do some training, because that's the goal for me. I love talking. I love talking in the front of people. I don't have a problem. K2 knows that, because when we were with K2 back in the day, and even when you came out here, the last expo event that we had, you know, we got together and it was like no time had ever passed. You know, that love, that friendship, the true feeling of our new champion team, the thing that we're building, the platform, the vehicle that we're riding. It's like, you know, we rode the vehicle and then we stopped at a gas station and then we got back on the vehicle. So, you know, for those of you that are out there that, you know, are needing this motivation, because like K2 said, we have this month, he said this month to recruit, we have August to build, we have September to motivate, and then we have October for the global convention. So if we're not able to make it to Success Summit, which is being it's tomorrow, it starts tomorrow, the 17th through the 19th, we can start today. Then like K2 said, tonight, think about what you're going to do, make your goal, and then get up tomorrow and run like the lion, you know, run like the lion. And so the lion is fearless. And so I'm truly grateful for this motivating training that you did for us today, K2. We love you so much, and we're so grateful for all of our elite leaders, you know, and so grateful for that workshop that we had Saturday. And so I want to give a hip hip hooray out for Terry and Ben, for Nate, K2, Lorraine, Tana, Michelle, Clara. Those are our top leaders who are serving our team daily, weekly, monthly. And that's why I give a shout out to them, you know. And as I was saying in the very beginning, you know where to start. Start by coming on here and being an MC, because you can't go talk in the front of people if you can't come on here and MC. Because right now we only have 3 MCs because our other MC is sick, Nanette is sick. So, you know, we need to let them know that we're serious. You know, we want to do this. And, you know, like I said earlier, Julie's doing all the work now. So all we have to do is talk. All we have to do is come on here and tell your story a little bit. And then you introduce the trainer. And we have scripts for you. You can come on and read a script. So get in touch with Tana or me, and we'll take all the time to train you before you even, you know, do your trial. And so thank you so much to our new champion team and RK2 who's signed off. And, you know, he's getting ready to go to Utah, but he's making the sacrifice to come and train us today. And so I'm so grateful for it because I need it. I need it so much. You know, I'm coming back and I need every little single bit of golden nuggets that I can get. So thank you so much, team. Make it a great evening. Have a good night.